thoughts on pregnancy videos. It's just like a chat with me because I am a mother of 2 and I'm about to have my 3rd. And I wanted to talk about family dynamics in this with this pregnancy. Husband is right there. Because also what he especially wanted me to show you is underwear and bras that he bought for me today. And you have something to say? You have something to say? Do it. Do it. You know you want to.
Well, so yeah, I bought her underwear because she had her underwear drying up on the line, and I noticed how holy some of it was, and not to mention she's 20 weeks pregnant, and she needed some wireless bras too. So I went to what's this place called?
Lane Bryant.
Lane Bryant, and I bought her some stuff. And to be honest, I felt kind of weird doing it.
Really?
Like I don't think they get much men in there browsing through panties and looking at the tags. Is this the one that my wife wants? I did text her. It was like what was it like? Do you wear this French brief?
Oh yeah, it was like a French cut brief.
Like I had no idea, but I looked a little bit to the left, and it said like cold brief. I was like, that's what she wants. So
it's comfortable.
And then she said, is it the one that you have cotton? I like cotton. It's like, no, it's nylon. And so the one that I eventually did pick out is cotton, and I got her a 5-pack because, you know, that's how I buy my underwear.
No, what's funny is I've never seen Lane Bryant have a 5-pack. Like, I've never seen them at the store like this. So these are the cotton... I don't even know how to pronounce that. But anyway, they're full brief. Look like one has a pattern. So, thank you, husband. Does it even say how much it was? How much was this?
It's like 30-something.
35. That's not that bad. 5 for 35. I mean, they're Lane Bryant panties. So.
I did ask the lady, did they have wireless bras, and it was a sale.
Ooh, how much were they?
It was like... like, I think they said like 2 for $15 or something like that, but when I rung it up, it was like 20 something each. I don't know, but
oh, I mean it is less money, but if you didn't know, they recommend wire-free bras to help with breastfeeding because the wires can cut off the circulation ducts and all that. So the last time I bought wireless bras was when Genevieve was born. And I still have one left. Like, I bought 3 back then. There's one left. And look, I have 2 more now. So thank you again, husband, for that. Because I think I even mentioned in my Torrid video, the only thing I need to buy is bras. Because I don't have any wireless bras.
Oh yeah, so the original price was $36.95. Yeah, I definitely wasn't paying that much for a bra.
That's not even the most expensive bra. Like, the bras I like, the ones with the wire and the padding, and they, like, lift and all that, those are, like, $40, $50 bras, maybe $60 now sometimes. Bras are expensive.
So, hopefully she likes them.
He'll be fine. I'm sure I will. You didn't need to buy me underwear. I could buy my own underwear.
She had holy underwear. Don't believe her, internet.
No. Look. If it still goes on my butt, if it still stays and does the function, I didn't feel the need to replace it yet.
I disagree.
I know that's poor person behavior. I get it. you hold on to it until it doesn't work anymore. And they still had a crutch and everything was fine. They worked. Whatever. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the family dynamics. Like, okay, it has been just the four of us for 7 years.
Yep.
And do you ever think about that? Like, there's going to be a whole nother person. And then it'll be the five of us.
Yep. Until we kick out Amy.
Well, no, it'll be 6 of us with Amy. Like, it was just a thought of, you know, it's just been me, Tom, and the kids. Amy's also there. But, like, yesterday we went out to dinner, and it was, like, me, Tom, and the kids, and just thinking, like, okay.
We are not a throuple.
We are not a throuple. Funny story. We were...
No, I wish that.
Oh, my God. We moved in here before our current neighbors, so we kind of have this joke. Like, I think that one over there is, like, he's been here. He knows. I'm pretty sure he knows we're not a throuple. But, like, everybody else around us moved in after us, and we had a joke of, they probably think we're a throuple. And Amy is friendly.
This is my favorite.
Oh, the flowery ones?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Your ash will look nice in this one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, Amy's friendly with the neighbors, and she went over to the neighbors talking to them, and she did joke with them one time. We have this running joke in the house that you thought that we were a throuple, and they were like, we did have a thought that you were a throuple. Nope. Sadly, there's no kinky stuff happening at this house. So... yeah, there's gonna be a whole other person, and that's weird. Oh, you're done being here?
Yeah, I did what I wanted to do.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit. The emotional divide between 3 kids. Yeah, that's what I had thought about before. I wrote stuff down. Back when Sebastian was born, I think I had a moment where I thought, could I divide my emotions between all 3, between them and another child? And I thought about Genevieve, and I thought about Sebastian, and then just thought about a third person, and my answer back in 2019 was absolutely not. No. And then, I don't know, now, like, they're older, so I don't know, maybe that's opened up a little bit more space in my brain. So now I think, yeah, I could have another child. It, you know, maybe there wouldn't be such a big struggle, emotional divide with it. And I know 3 is not the most children. There's women that have a lot more children. There's women that have a lot less children. It's just what I feel. The age gap. My sister had pointed this out. I'm doing, like, the exact same age gap that my mom did. Like, it's very similar. Like, Jen and Seb are kind of the same age gap between me and my brother. Because I think I was, like, 3 when he was born. Jen was 2 when Seb was born. And then me and my sister are 9 years apart. And Jen will be 9 when this baby is born. Well, she is 9 now. She will still be 9 when this baby is born. So it's a good age. And a lot of people have pointed that out to me in real life, that, oh, you know, it's a good age to have another baby because they'll be able to help. And yeah, I think even Seb would help to a certain degree. Like, I think he could get things for me. Genevieve's like, oh, I'll do all the fun stuff. I don't know what the fun stuff counts like. I do remember being 9 when my sister was born and wanting to help, like, feed the baby and all that. Oh. And then was also talking about, like, oh, when I had mentioned to the therapist that we were thinking of having a baby, and trying for a baby, she had mentioned, like, oh, do you feel like your family's not complete? And like, I don't know. Like, we were kind of in an area, well, I was in this area of, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's just how it is. And, now, he's here. He's coming. Like, we're halfway to that point. And, we have a name for him. And we know what he is. At this point, we're just hoping that everything's okay. And, I feel confident enough to say that I'm okay with getting my tubes tied after this pregnancy and this being the end of it. I think that, I don't have that whole sense of accomplishment of, oh yes, our family is complete, but... Ooh, was that thunder? Yeah. Okay. But I do have this feeling of, I want this baby. I'm happy with the idea of this being the last baby. And I'm content with that. I don't think there needs to be any more babies. I don't think we could afford any more babies. I don't think the house could contain any more babies. So there's that point. And I think especially when we were like, because we intentionally did this. Like, I went off birth control. We tracked my ovulation. Like, we tried to get pregnant, and it happened. And everybody was involved in that decision making. We talked to Genevieve. We talked to Amy, because it changed the dynamics of how the kids' rooms will be, and Amy will have to watch the other child additionally. So it also becomes, okay, is Amy able to watch another kid? Because I remember after Sebastian, she had said something, if I have another baby, she'd leave. And so I had a thought of, well, we have to let her know this is what we want to do, and we have to let her know that we have to get her opinion on it, because I don't want her to leave. We have a very good child care situation, and I don't want that to end. And luckily she was all for it. She was like, yeah, I could handle another baby now. Another baby when they were all smaller, that would have been a nightmare, but she's 9, he's about to turn 7. Yeah, let's bring on another baby. Let's do it again. And even now she's like, sometimes they act up and I think, oh my God, we want to do this again. And then other times she's like, yeah, let's do this again. God, we are almost a throuple, right? Except with no sex, but a lot of family decision making happening. And Genevieve has comments about she's the oldest child and she's worried about having a baby would mean oh, I just suddenly become the baby's my favorite. And I try to tell her that's not how it is all the time. And I was the eldest in the family. You really think that I'm not aware of the favoritism the baby gets? I have stories. I remember Jessica, when we told her what the sex of the baby was, she was like, well, at least she didn't do girl, boy, girl like mommy. So I wonder how that'll turn out, because Ronald had the distinction of being both the middle child, but also the only boy. So that kind of had a weird dynamic. Sebastian will be the middle child, the oldest boy. And then it'll be this boy. So, I don't know. Hopefully they all get along. You can never know. We don't know what he's going to be like. We don't know what they're going to be like with him. You just kind of hope for the best. What is this on the bed? Oh, it's his bathing suit. Alright. And I think when it comes to the family dynamics, I know it's going to be harder. I know things are going to be more expensive. It's going to change the way we do things. Already, we're planning, hopefully next year, to go to Florida, and the babies will still be young. Almost a year. And, well, my sister's baby will be a year. Mine won't be. And the thought is... There's, storm happening. The thought is... it'll probably be, a more laid back trip because there's babies. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to have to cook more because there's going to be more people. So it'll just be cheaper to do that. And, you know, I know it's going to change things. And I've had a couple of videos where I talked a lot about, like, should we have another baby? Or, like, in the trying to conceive. And, you know, it's a lot weighing on your brain at times. Like, there's so much that you think about as a mom. You think of so many irrational thoughts as a mom. Once when I was pregnant with Genevieve, we were in the car together and I started, like, crying because I was like, how am I supposed to protect her from gun violence? And that just, like, set me off. So, who knows what I will cry about with this child? I've already cried because I stupidly watched something about poverty in America, and specifically it talked about, like, families in poverty and children in poverty. And I'm a soft soul, especially when it comes to welfare type things. So I was in work and I was just crying. So I'm sure the further this goes, the more things will set me off in crying spells. Oh well. Okay, well, I didn't want this video to be this way. It was supposed to be a totally different way. But he was very much like, I want you to do a video on the bras and panties, and I have things to say about it. So hopefully this all ties together in a neatish kind of way. Otherwise, it's going to look ridiculous. But that's kind of my channel. Okay. I'm going to go before this storm really kicks off. I hear some thunder. So, thank you for watching if you did. Mwah.